Welcome back to As Art. We are here with the live stream, and we got our friend Pecos with the zero, Kyle McGill. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just here in my Texas shackatory right now. That's a That's a shack in a laboratory. So yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm just really quickly. I'm gonna just go on to YouTube, make sure the stream's up, and then we should be good. Let's just go to your channel. All right, we're good. We're
We're
live. Awesome. Excelente.
setting up the foundation.
Okay, cool. So, Kyle, we have a lot to go over on this live stream.
We do.
And
Oh, wait. Really, Nick? Do we have a lot? Let me see here. Let me check our queue here. All right, that isn't inconsiderable amount of stuff.
and then we had a comment already. I know Nemo is all the way in France.
Oh yeah, Nemo Mark. Yep, coming in from the future.
Yes.
In the time zones. It's noted for the live microphone emoji. I hope we'll also talk about Rebel Moon emoji, The Witcher Season 3, and Foundation Season 2 on July 14th. Well,
So
I think it's in the cards.
I'm out of the loop. What is Rebel Moon?
No idea.
Okay, you have no idea. Okay.
I'm going to look it up. We're doing it live.
I know The Witcher season 3, but
Yeah.
is Mark or not Mark Hamill, Henry Cavill.
When a colony on the edge of the galaxy finds itself threatened by the armies of the tyrannical Regent Belisarius, they dispatch a young woman with a mysterious past to seek out warriors from neighboring planets to help them take a stand. That sounds really badass. And thank you, Nemo Mark, for
Thank you.
putting that on our radar, because I think I just found something new to watch. When is that? Wait, when is that airing? Crap. Rebel Moon.
I
Where's
just think
that-
when I
where's
think
that
of
going?
Rebel, I think of David Bowie.
December 22nd, 2023. Okay, so I gotta wait. At least
We got some time.
we got some time to build up the hype. Yeah,
That's what we're
Yeah.
gonna do here on Azat. We're gonna build up the hype.
right. We're not gonna take it to here. We're gonna take it to here, maybe even here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, let me add this to stream. Okay, so
What am I looking at?
Lakers are in playoffs right now.
Yeah, they
And,
are. I know because I watched their game against the Warriors over the weekend.
So we were very fortunate to have Trent Hudson on. He's one of the founders of Riot Comedy. They've been making these great videos. Connection from Brit. I forgot how they met, but
Nice.
Brittany was like, "You would totally dig." Trent. He's all into South Park and animation styles, and he's basically a director that taught himself how to animate using Toon Toon Boom. We have a whole
Wow.
breakdown interview on our channel. Go check it out. But I just thought it'd be fun to start this off with playoffs and everything else, Kyle, because you watched a little bit, right?
I watched a little bit.
Watch basketball.
My girlfriend is a Golden State Warriors fan all her life,
Okay.
so at least we knew they were in the playoffs, so we caught a game, much to our dismay.
Okay.
Should I say? At least the wings were good before we went, so saving grace.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hey, Bada. What's wrong with him, Doc?
The hit he took to his head, it scrambled his brains.
Can you fix him?
Unfortunately, brains are like eggs and they can't be unscrambled.
What if we hit him in the head with a frying pan? That always works in cartoons.
This isn't Looney Tunes, this is real life. He needs medical.
Eddie Bada.
Hit him again.
No, don't hit him again. It might reset him. Cartoon logic here, everyone.
That was fun.
Nice. Yeah.
So I really have been watching basketball playoffs at all. I've been watching his videos, and I'm like, you know what? He does a lot of stuff with NBA stuff. I'm like, I'm definitely going to be watching this playoff season. Just the Lakers, but I'm definitely watching it.
That's right. You're down there in the somewhat LA area.
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so a big thing that has been going on is Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I have been playing it. I've owned it. That's probably why we're a little bit behind on everything, because I've been using my time to play Zelda games. Guilty.
Hey.
There's a lot of great stuff coming out. Have you seen anything of the Zelda footage at all yet?
I specifically have not.
Oh,
For
perfect.
various reasons.
There's some cool added features where you can build stuff, you can connect stuff. It's really cool. It's like Minecraft meets Zelda, basically.
What?
And you can energize, like, power things with batteries, so you can attach rockets and fly out all over the place. But I just thought this would be a good video to start off our conversation with Zelda.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
okay, yeah.
Do you have any idea what the TTP on an item like this is going to be?
Yeah, it's gonna be
TTP, guys, is time to penis. It's the time it takes for a player to use a new item to make a penis.
Yes, I know what TTP is.
Yeah, David, stop mansplaining.
They're not gonna make dick.
Oh, no. Hold on, what happened? We lost it. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. Something happened. Hold on. We're going to try that again.
Okay.
So that's from...
It was just getting good.
That show is that's from Mythic Quest.
Okay.
Oh, man, I shared the wrong one. Hold on.
Please bear with us, folks. As Nick gets us the freshest content. That's good.
Yes. So this is from a show called Mythic Quest. I've been telling you to watch too. That's the one about the game developers.
Right.
It's written by Charlie Day, and it's like It's Always Sunny people. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Penis.
Yes, I know what TTP is.
Yeah, David, stop mansplaining.
They're not gonna make dicks.
You give the public a shovel, they dig dicks. You give them a pen, they draw dicks. You give them some clay.
Definitely gonna sculpt dicks.
It's true. And I'm glad we're all, speaking truth right now.
Yes.
So here's the thing though. Wait a minute. So in Zelda now they have a Minecraft or Gary's mod element to it?
So basically, let me get this up and going. Let me share a screen really quick. Beetlejuice. Oops, I didn't mean to say Beetlejuice out loud. remember if I say it again, be warned.
We're one step away from being in trouble. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So.
Okay. Is this your gameplay, Nick?
Yeah. Can you hear the video footage? Can you hear audio?
No.
You can't? Okay.
No. But it's artful. It's silent.
So
it's nothing but
basically,
motion.
there's some cool. This is my gameplay footage.
Whoa, dude, you're up really high.
There's a whole new. You can go over on the sky. You can jump off and you can paraglide. But this is the whole world, Kyle. It's fully open world. You can go wherever you want. Okay, so this is part of the mechanics. You can attach things to other things and then like make your own shapes, and then you can power them. So those are fans on the back of a device, so I can like ride across these rails to get to my destination.
What?
So it's a whole new different dimension to solving puzzles in the Zelda universe.
Wow. Whoa.
And there's people that have been making crazy. I've only been playing for a good maybe 7 to 8 hours, but there's people that have did some really cool stuff, like we saw in the TikTok earlier.
Yes, like we saw the feats of engineering and whatnot.
Yes. But yeah, so there's like these lookout points where it shoots you up into the sky.
You can attach one of those fans on your back?
Yeah, you can attach it. You can attach anything to your shield too. You can attach rocks to fans, to rockets, to flamethrowers on your shield. You can also attach, like I have a rock attached to my sword, which makes it like a hammer. Yeah, it's freaking sick. They did such a good job with this game. I'm a big fan.
Now, what are you scanning for right now? What was that?
So you're scanning for the area for the map. So when you look at the map, you can kind of, it can tell you all the different mountain ranges and stuff there.
So is that how you uncover the map? Is you survey like that?
Yeah, you survey. Yeah.
That's, oh my God.
And there's also these 3-headed monster dragons that I'm not brave enough to face. So I just zoom in and I walk away.
That another one. Off I go.
There's another good one right here. I was like scanning the area. Here you go.
Oh, so there's multiple of them. Like
yeah, because they're at like different points and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then as you can tell, like I didn't cross this bridge. I had to go the long way around because
right.
There's a 3-headed freaking dragon right there.
Yeah, it looks pretty intimidating. I don't know. I mean, you only have 5 hearts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. So, Kyle, I want
Yeah.
you to, what movie, animation, TV show, whatever, what's gonna come to mind? I'm gonna show you one of the first clips of the game,
Sure.
and like that progresses the story forward and part of the reasoning. But I'm just curious what it reminds you of.
Okay.
If it reminds you of anything.
Okay.
Are you watching?
Oh, I am.
This is the very beginning of the game.
Wow. Oh, shnikes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Zelda, no!
Okay. Any guesses
All right.
what that reminded you of?
Beyond a doubt, Metal Gear Solid. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is I'm joking. Princess Mononoke
Woo!
Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
with the
I
possessed
thought
hand. The, like,
I
yeah.
thought the same exact thing.
Yeah,
When I saw,
dude.
even with the way it shoots out
Yes.
and it comes, I was just like, dude, talk
Yeah.
about being inspired by something amazing.
Yes.
By the way, we've done breakdowns on all the different stuff, but I was just like,
I remember
Dude.
watching that as a kid, and then having him fighting his possessed hand to not draw the blade. Was like, whoa,
Yeah.
man.
it's just so, isn't it? It's like the same thing, right? Like
It's the concept is very similar. Yes.
you have
Yeah.
an arm.
You
Like,
got
look at that.
tendrils
Yeah.
of demonic ick,
Yes.
and it's now infected the sword arm,
Yes.
and it looks like the weapon as well to boot.
Yeah. So Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, highly inspired by Princess Mononoke, Studio Ghibli. Don't
Are there
blame
any
them at all.
other instances in which it supports this that you've noticed?
So there's another character who, I don't know if I have that screen recording on me. There's like a magical beast animal that really reminds me of the Princess Mononoke. Oh, we got some people
Yep.
on here.
No, Mark.
Yeah.
The best scene in Princess. Yep, I'd have to agree.
Yes.
That's
Thank you for
pretty up there.
tuning in. I know it's pretty late
Yeah,
where
thank
you're
you.
at.
All the way in the
Okay.
future in France. Oh.
Yes. Okay.
So Nick, that game, that's one of those games. Like if I picked it up, my life would fall apart because I'd just be playing it.
I'm having a hard time not playing it constantly.
Yeah,
to tell
so
you
it's only
the truth.
available on the Switch. Yeah.
Yes, it's only available on the Switch.
You Nintendo elitists. No.
So, we're gonna take a transition into Lord of the Rings.
Of course, as we do every now and then.
There's a lot of things to talk about. I just thought this video would be perfect to get us in the mood for Lord of the Rings.
Wait, okay, whole Lord of the Rings trilogy, but oh my god.
You ready?
Is it like 18?
And you have my bow.
Oh, it's so good.
That's true. Directly, like just Frodo, not to the group that includes Frodo, just Frodo.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Wow.
I loved it.
The end. The
Oh my
ending
gosh.
credits, dude.
You're
love
like,
it.
man, what are we in for here?
Yeah.
One thing interesting, if you are in LA at the Dollar Theater,
Mm-hmm.
they're playing it in 35 millimeter,
35 millimeter.
the whole trilogy. It's a whole day event. I would definitely go check it out if you guys are in the LA area
It's
on May
probably the
27th.
It's probably the extended edition.
It is the extended edition
Yep.
too. Like look at this. Like it starts at 10 a.m.
10
And the
a.m.
last-
bright and early. Make sure you get your breakfast or your brunch or whatever.
Yeah,
Come in
and
and sit your
your-
ass down on the theater chair.
Get your breakfast and your second breakfast.
That's right. Yeah.
But I just thought that's super cool. I did that once where me and Britt actually watched the whole trilogy extended edition before watching The Hobbit. And it was just so much fun. It was a long day because you're just at the theater all day. And it was like extended editions, but it's something else. If you haven't watched those movies in theater, to just check them out.
Yeah.
It's freaking amazing. It's some of the best stuff. And one thing we need to talk about is the Rings of Power show.
Ah, yes. There's a few things going on with that.
Yeah.
If I recall.
A horse died on set. And it's pretty interesting that this show is already plagued with so many issues and problems. And on top of it, like a horse dying on set when CG is such a viable option. But I think the horse died during like warm-ups and stuff like that. But
What was it doing?
I don't know.
Did it drown in the ocean?
No. It was
Did it
like
fall
while
off when
stretching. I think it. Oh, what was it again?
While stretching?
Yeah.
Like what? Oh. Poor equine friend.
But yes. And then
Okay.
Where was it? It was. Oh, here you go. The incident took place in the morning where the horse was exercising prior to rehearsal. The trainer was not in costume and filming has not yet commenced. And yeah, basically.
Wow, okay.
It was independent.
Oh, horse died of cardiac failure.
Yeah.
Wait. The independent necrop. Oh yeah, necropsy. Right after it died. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's intense. So I noticed that second byline though. PETA calls for CGI animals.
But it's tough though, right? Because horses, there's such a long line of horses being used in movies.
Right. Well, I mean, just you being used by humans in general.
You would think they would have it down by now.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We don't know all the details, right? Because like cardiac failure, right? Like, what does that mean? Does it mean like they ran it too hard during its exercises? Did it just keel over and die? Like, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that's unfortunate. That's tragic. Yet another thing.
Yeah.
Step back to production.
So they're being sued by a fan fiction writer.
Okay. Okay. First off, I think it's hilarious, but also I feel that like just the audacity of this fan fiction writer, right? Like
the token is
I happen to write fan fiction, and I think like you guys, the estate, like that are related to the creator of the stories, should be ashamed of yourselves. Ridiculous. I'm going to sue you. I mean, what's seeking $250 million?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just looking for a payday.
The sheer unbridled gumption.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, wow.
I don't even. The title of his book was hilarious. Hold on, where's the?
Oh yeah. I want to hear the title of one of his fanfics because it's not just one. He's got many. I bet he's got a whole anthology. What is it? A Sonic Princess Peach fanfic or something? Yeah, one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Maybe Mario and Mario.
Dang it! This sucks because I think I read his book title on another.
Well, anyway, I'm sure it involves something self-aggrandizing, and he's probably written himself in as a Gary Stu character.
Yeah. I'm checking another link really quickly to see if it says. I'm just scrolling really quickly. Okay.
Gotta know more.
It's right here. It's right here. Okay. Hold on. Stop sharing.
Okay.
I need to reshare. I'm getting the hang of this, everyone.
Oh, you're doing fine, Nick.
The hang of this.
This is all about building suspense.
The title is "The Fellowship of the King: The War of the Ring."
What's this? What is this person's name? By Demetrius Polychron. That is a pen name if I ever heard one.
I like how it's not even one. Like they got 2 stars, so it's not bad, right?
Yeah, at least it's not 1 star or 0 stars.
It's probably him though, right?
The
That's
fellow
only out of 9 rating. It's just crazy that we're living in the world where this is happening.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Nick? I would almost request that we track that in some way and see any further developments, just because still I can't get over the unbridled audacity of it all. But you know,
yes.
Justice must be served.
Justice must be served. Okay, this is just a fun way to end out our conversation.
I saw this and I thought of you when.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, thank you. We'll watch this. This is just so good. This is
in the quaint.
We talked about AI in our last stream, so we're probably always going to bring up AI. It's this is in the conversation, but this is AI done right, I want to say, because it's just super fun. It's just like a fun mockumentary kind of.
This corner of Middle Earth, embark on an epic journey unlike any you've experienced before. This winter, Wes Anderson presents a heartwarming and quirky adaptation.
It's so good, right?
Yeah.
Even just a little bit of movement, just to add a little bit of life. It's just
it's true. Yeah, it really does.
Of a beloved classic, The Whimsical Fellowship. Meet Frodo Baggins, an unassuming hobbit, chosen for an extraordinary task. Guided by the enigmatic...
That's so good, right? Like, I would love to see Bill Murray as Gandalf.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's a fun... I'm reminded
Smoking his long leaf.
I reminded of when the Beatles wanted to make Lord of the Rings the movie.
Yes.
And they did everything they could to that would have been something else.
Wizard Gandalf, Frodo embarks on a captivating journey with a colorful crew. Follow these heroes as they traverse idyllic countrysides and enchanted forests.
Dreamer, that's amazing. It's so amazing.
Bound together by a mission to save their world from looming darkness.
Our quest is clear. We must destroy the One Ring, overcome the eccentricities of our new...
Was that Ben Stiller? I think that was Ben Stiller.
Go back. Go. I gotta see that. That might be.
I think it's Ben Stiller.
The eccentricities of our newfound fellowship, and perhaps learn the true meaning of friendship along the way. For this adventure,
they did such a good job with Wes Anderson themes and camera movements. And
I think I think the fact also with like the limited AI like animation compositing and stuff still works well with Wes Anderson because of how he shoots stuff, right?
Yes,
so that's really
very
cool.
Flat screen. The camera's not moving too much. You just kind of get quick little whip pans and stuff. So.
Require a walking stick, antique maps, breakfast, the ring of power, a pipe, a sword, and second breakfast.
Yes.
Second breakfast.
Got the second breakfast down on lock. Yes.
I'm just happy you've seen. We don't need to watch the whole thing, but I would highly recommend checking it out. It's freaking amazing, this AI stuff. And actually, just while we're on the AI topic, we could talk about that amazing Coca-Cola commercial.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning that.
So there's a Coca-Cola commercial. It's funny. A lot of these videos are on TikTok. I'm not ashamed, but this is so cool. It's just cool that we're seeing it used in commercials and stuff now. Hold on. We'll get to where it. There we go. It's so cool. I mean, it's super cool, right?
Wow. Jeez.
Ain't it cool? How it's like able to just pick the pixels and just keep moving like that. I assume it's AI, right? Because of the way the camera moves are moving and
stuff. So here's the thing. And I think we talked about this video from Corridor Digital. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if it's traditionally like composited and like 3D modeled and stuff with like a lot of this stuff, or if they did this similar technique that Corridor Digital with with like maintaining the like the coherency of AI art, because like I know like if you just let it run, like it's going to keep on morphing into these different things. That's that's a part of your data set.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious. Like, is this using generative AI? Okay, all right. Well, damn.
Sorry. Yeah, it looks freaking good. Whatever they're doing, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Just the whole, it's so funny that he would drink an open Coke. I would not drink an open Coke next to me, no matter how refreshing it was.
Right. Look, I know you're in a museum and everything, and it's probably it's pretty safe, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
So, yeah, Lord of the Rings.
They're doing some cool stuff now, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. There's some other stuff we got to get to. But let's see if we have any comment. Oh, yes. Very cool. Yes. Thank you. We got some comments. Let me get the next screen share going. Feel free, Kyle, to jump in whenever you need to.
Yeah. I was just mesmerized. Okay. I'm still thinking about the fan fiction writer. That's all.
I just thought this was a very fun article. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 breaks the record with prosthetics in a movie.
Really? As in, like, the number of prosthetics?
Used in a movie. The one that beat out was How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Really?
So they used, in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they used over 22,000 prosthetics.
Well, yeah, I would imagine for the alien species and, like, all the other stuff, like, they do a lot of practical effects, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
And the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is also very heavy with all the Whovilles and all that, was 1,200.
Wow. Wow, so they blew it out of the water.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we're over an order of magnitude there. That's crazy.
So, I mean, we did a review. It's not out yet. I've been playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Yes, guilty as charged. But it's freaking incredible how they were able to do that. It's so cool. Some stuff holds up really well in this movie, and good on ya. Good on ya.
Great to see. Great to see. I want to talk about Beetlejuice too.
Oh yeah. Let me pull that up. Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time saying his name, so I'm still in the clear between the two of us.
Oh, between the two of us, yeah. One more, you're gonna watch out.
Yeah. All right, so too. Willem Dafoe joins Jenna Ortega and Michael Keaton. Yes, I can imagine that Jenna Ortega would be, what's the gal's name that gets involved with Beetlejuice? I can't remember her name. But she would...
Winona Ryder?
No, I mean the actual character's name.
Oh.
But great memory.
Is also playing her mother. Dang, it doesn't have the character's name.
That's all right. But that's the thing. Like knowing the aesthetic for the character, Jenna Ortega sounds like a shoo-in for the casting.
Especially after her Wednesday Addams show.
Yes, very much struck the vibe. You know,
has that kind of goth.
Is Willem Dafoe gonna be playing Beetlejuice?
No, because Michael Keaton's coming back.
Oh, Michael Keaton is okay.
He's Beetlejuice.
So then what's Willem Dafoe gonna be?
I'm guessing he's going to play another character in that world. I can't see him playing a normal human. I feel like
he's probably going to be a BBEG.
What is that?
Big bad evil guy.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a D&D term, everyone. Yeah.
He's going to be Beetlejuice's boss.
Yeah, something like
that.
No,
that was the third time.
No.
Don't you have to say repetitively, or is it 3 times random?
Probably repetitive. We're in the clear. Yeah. In succession.
So okay, let me close out a lot of these tabs. And then okay, speaking about the writer's strike.
Yeah. A lot.
So a lot of shows have been not dead in the water, but they halted production.
Yeah.
And last time this went on for 100 days, right? I believe the last writer's strike was like 100 days. And what we got out of that was reality TV.
Yes.
and that really boomed and became a thing. Is this a better angle, or no? Do you prefer the other one? No, let's go.
I like
So,
that one. Yeah, because the content bigger.
yeah. So we'll see what's going to happen with the writer strike. Technically, they're still going with Rings of Power, and I believe they're still going with.
They must have found
Acolyte.
scabs. If they're still going on production, you know.
Yeah. And then the Acolyte's still going on. That's the new what's it called? The Disney Star Wars show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it's called Acolyte.
So another thing though, is so for writers, I mean, obviously their work isn't done once the script and screenplay is done, right? Like,
Yeah.
like they're like always on call or like on set, you know. Yeah. So
And I agree with a lot of things that that they want out of it, because obviously they're getting gypped with the streaming stuff. It's not like cable television where they're getting the rights, or not rights, but they're getting a small percentage from every time it's shown,
Right.
and stuff like that. But then it's also affecting Severance, which is kind of a bummer, because that's the show I care about. Like the other shows I don't care about. I really care about Severance, but I really hope the writers get what they need to get out of it, because
right. And
it has to be fair.
two things, yeah. Like one thing is a strike is supposed to be disruptive, everyone. All right.
Yeah.
Like we're like not only like the higher ups in these studios are supposed to feel it, but the public, right? To draw attention to it, right? And also emphasize the importance of what writers do. And then the second thing is consider this an opportunity to watch that backlog of content that those writers made before this strike.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you need to catch up on some stuff, you know? Go for it.
Yeah,
Believe me, there's plenty
watch
out
Lost.
there. All right, yeah. Go. Also, who knows? Like branch out. There's a bunch of Nigerian shows. There's a bunch of like Hindi
Korean?
shows and stuff. Yeah,
Korean.
Korean shows. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, and then so one of the bummers, also with the writer's strike, is it's being revealed too that the streaming services aren't making money.
Yeah.
So it's tough, right? Because the writers want more of a percentage of money off of the streaming, but the streaming networks are having a hard time making money right now. I believe Netflix was finally profitable last year.
Yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah,
and they've been doing it the longest. And I know like Disney Plus isn't expecting to be profitable for like 7 years. It's like they have these long-term goals to be profitable.
They eat the costs and then really aim for a big continued revenue.
So I'm really curious what's going to happen with our with it. I hope they get what they want out of it, but then again, like there's a good argument to be made. Like there's no extra money to give.
I'm gonna make a prediction, Nick, or a theory. Let's say a theory, all right, about this writer's strike is that we're going to see the end of a lot of streaming services.
Or AI is going to come into play.
That's what I'm talking about, and we're going to see the rise of AI produced content, right? And it's only going to get better if you have more attention on it. You have more people innovating with it and working with it, right? I just installed Comfy UI on my machine, which is it's a node-based interface for Stable Diffusion. So I'm getting into that and learning about like how to load models in and stuff, and like make my own models to run through the gamut. So yeah, it's a new world out there.
And I think that's something they're trying to write into it, that they won't be replaced by AI. And it's so interesting because like how many writers have written about AI taking over other people's jobs? Like
a lot.
When it comes to
automation, let's just say. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's so interesting that like, did writers think they were going to be safe? Did creative people think they weren't going to be hit by this? Like all jobs in some capacity could be replaced in the future with technology.
Right.
And it's very interesting that they write stuff about like, I don't want Skynet's a different type of AI, but the idea of like they took our jobs kind of thing. And it's very interesting that they're fighting it now with AI when it comes to writing shows. But when it comes down to it, I mean, we'll see, because AI, they can be Disney could be like, oh, we need to show this character this many times in the shots, and the AI program would write it out for them
Right.
however
To
they need it,
the T, yeah.
to the T, exactly what they want,
Give it the appropriate weights, it'll do it.
Even when it comes to product placements and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
So yes.
Formulaic. So we got some more comments over here. Okay. So Nemo Mark is like Stranger Things season 5 when, I haven't I didn't see Severance. I can't wait for Foundation season 2 on 14th of July. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
we'll get to that.
We got to talk about this vinyl.
Yep. I saw this on Reddit and I'm like, this is, first off, I love the design of it. I love the visual design.
Yes.
Really cool. So like I, it's one of those things where packaging like makes me want to buy it. It's very rare, but this is where I was like, that just looks so good. I want to put it on one of my shelves,
It looks so good.
Yeah.
And then they had
you can also click through other photos.
Yeah, there was like the playlist, right?
Yeah, they had the playlist. It's just got cool.
Is this just like their original songs?
So from what I understand, it's their Audi's track or something. Or at least that's what it's called, right?
Oh, it's the Audi's track. So it's when they're outside of Lumen.
Yeah.
Interesting. So they don't have Daydream.
They don't have Defiant Jazz.
I love this cover though. It's so Beatle-like.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the goat.
Yep.
Okay, are there any hints or theories in these images, huh?
Good question.
I mean, look at the way they're all looking. Haliar seems to be the only one actually. We can see both eyes. Her head is more rotated than the others.
That's right. The rest are all looking more forward, more interesting. And is that Cobell that's in red?
I think so. And it looks like the goat's going for her, like gonna attack.
Yep.
And that's on the snow. No,
that's Helly on the conference table when she first wakes up. That's the opening shot.
But drawn in the snow.
Yes.
Is that part of the opening sequence?
Yeah, where it's like, "Who are you?" And she's like,
"No, I meant like the title sequence."
Oh, great question. I don't think so.
It's because you're dressing him back.
Yep, that's a quote. That's a quote. Yep.
That's a shirt.
Yep. Very selective though with what people choose in that show.
I love the top.
Yeah. Show the desk layout.
That's so cool. Oh, it's a white album, huh? It's like a white record.
Very on brand with Lumen.
Yes, and just so you know, you can grab Audi shirts at thebestnerdyshirts.com. And also every comment entered on our normal videos are entered to win a shirt at the end of the month. So go comment on any random video of ours. You'll be entered to win a shirt. Not bad, huh?
Not a bad deal, huh?
Not bad at all, you see. Yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. We've been having some good news. Oh wait, how do I import an image? Oh, you know what? I could probably just open the image. 1 second, Kyle. Do you want to entertain while I?
Yeah. So I have
That's
nothing.
Why he's here, everyone.
Yeah, no. So okay.
Okay. Next
well,
question.
Yep.
You blew it. You had your one chance to run the show.
Yeah.
All right, you want to read this comment, Kyle?
Sure.
This is a comment we got in one of our live stream videos.
This comes from Elisa Casas Novas.
Yes.
Can you guys cover House of the Dragon cast season 2? The reason why is that they casted Father Abu Bakr Salim as Aelin of Hol.
Yeah.
I never read the Song of Ice and Fire novels, but I am so happy that they cast this actor to be part of the Valerian team. That is awesome. Yes, he was. Yeah, that's right. He was Father in Raised by Wolves, right?
Father, yes.
So I love that guy as an actor. So that's awesome news. I didn't know that. Thank you for that, Eliza.
It just goes perfect with our Raised by Wolves and also House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
I know they really wanted Henry Cavill, but I don't know if they're getting
Henry
Cavill. Yeah, they wanted him to play the young prince when he's older.
Okay.
Aegon? Is it Aegon? It's one of those Tyrion. I get so confused with the king's names, the Targaryen.
It's because they keep on naming themselves the same thing. It's like the British. They do it also. Henry, William, Philip.
And then I say it's the bratty king. It's like, oh wait, we have tons of those. And
right, yeah. Oh dang, I can't. There's no unique descriptor. They're all the same milieu.
But
No
I'm very happy
royalty.
they casted him. We loved him as father. We missed Raised by Wolves. By the way, hashtag save Raised by Wolves. Join the Discord too. They're actually they raised enough money, Kyle. This is awesome. They raised enough money to put a billboard up in Times Square for Save Raised by Wolves. How cool
What?
is that? Yeah, no,
Wow.
they
Round
did
of
that.
applause.
They were freaking awesome.
Dang.
Hopefully we'll have images to show soon in the future. I don't live in New York. I don't live in Times Square, so I couldn't see it. I do travel a lot for work, but I was not in New York when that happened. But good on them.
How much did
are
they get
rock
to? I mean,
stars.
how much time did? How long is it going to be up for?
I think it was only up this past weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's expensive, that real estate for the advertisements.
It's amazing how it is, especially for Times Square, New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's freaking incredible that they did that. It's freaking rock stars.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, we all missed Raised by Wolves. We really do, Nemo. All right.
So for any of you wondering, because of the sound it makes, I've turned off my AC, and it's been that way for about 30 minutes now, and you can't tell, but it's swelteringly hot in here. It's all so we can get good audio.
Yes, thank you. We will find a way to get you a better mic so you can have AC on. I promise you, Kyle. We will figure out a way. I promise you. Okay, so have you seen this music video?
I have. I think we saw it independently of each other, right? Like we're just like, whoa, yeah.
So
because I saw
freaking
this on Reddit and I was like, what? It's awesome.
So I love it for its animation style, but yeah, we'll play and stop it every so often so we don't get hit with copyright. But let's go for it. This is freaking amazing.
Do it.
Are you plugged in?
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2.
Come on, how
First off-
amazing does that look? How
First
amazing
off,
does that
I
look?
love how plain Kyle looks. He's just he's got like two bead eyes.
Yep.
And he's just like, hey, and then now we're like extreme zoom up on Jack Black, and I love the detail now, right?
It looks so good.
2.
It's such a SpongeBob thing when they do like the extreme close-ups.
I love the little chip
Yeah.
on the right tooth there.
And the hairs, everything.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
1, 2, 3. I don't play video games no more. I never play video games.
This song hits home on so many levels.
Yes. Yes.
an
I
adult.
too have been in denial about me playing video games.
Except for a little bit of God of War, I never play video games. Maybe once in a while, a little bit of Fallout.
I mean, come on. Like, this is how I felt this weekend when I started playing Zelda Tears of the
Yeah.
Kingdom. It's like, where did all my time go? When I was younger, I felt like I had all the time in the world to play games, but no money to buy games.
Right.
Now it's the opposite. I have money to buy games, but I just don't have time to play them.
Ain't that the trick,
Comment down below if you would be interested in us doing live streams of video games in the future. Just throwing it out there because it would give us time to play games.
But that's okay, not right now. I got things to do, cause I don't play video games no more. Never play video games.
I love how brutally he dies too in the background.
Yeah.
Constantly. It's like Kenny from South Park.
Yeah.
But Red Dead Redemption 2, that is not a game. It's an incredible journey through old American history.
I mean, come on.
Cool rocks. Crap.
This is amazing.
Wow,
The
look at that
style.
belly and that butt.
Look at the
Wow.
horse. It just looks so good. Like the warpedness of the horse. It looks so good.
Fighting for your life and fighting for your family. Try to live.
Come on. It looks so good.
Wow. You got it right on the shot. Like the eyeballs haven't even landed on the face yet. You just they're still in midair. That's great.
Your days with honor and integrity. That's not a game, that's an adult thing. That's not a game.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of VeggieTales with the style.
Kind of, yeah. Actually,
A little bit,
especially by the way, while I'm watching this, it's not going at full frame. The audio and video is off.
Okay.
And it's going like 2 frames a second.
Oh,
But
I'm so
it
sorry.
froze on where he's going like, that's not, and like you have like that expression where he has his hand out, he's going, nah, like that.
Yeah.
That is very VeggieTales. Like
Mhm.
like just that, yeah. You
It looks so good. It's I love the rendering on it too. It looks amazing.
Name it all. That's like fucking Shakespeare.
Mega Man. Yes.
It looks so
One of my
good.
favorite video game characters, Mega Man. I love it. Love it.
Oh, by the way, Mega Man. Oh yeah, we got to talk about Unicorn Warrior. Okay, we'll do that right after
Yes, we
this.
do.
No more tiny bit of video game. I guess I still play fucking video games. Yeah!
You know what I just realized, Nick? Oh God.
That's his
you know what I
toe on the
realized?
guitar.
That is the journey. So like he started off in denial, and at the end, he reached acceptance.
Oh
Right?
wow,
You know,
amazing.
he went to
History.
he bargained. He,
Yeah, he did it full circle.
yeah, full circle.
All
and,
right.
And Nemo Mark, thanks for rocking out with us. I see that. I see that little guitar emoji. Yes.
Okay. Unicorn.
Yes, Unicorn
Okay.
Warriors.
So
Or Warriors
welcome back
Eternal. Unicorn
to
Warriors
Unicorn Warriors Eternal.
That's
Kyle Pecos with the zeros on Instagram. If you guys don't know, he's a super talented artist. Gosh, episode 3 of season 1 just dropped on HBO Max this past weekend. I make it sound like it just dropped today. This past weekend, I am in love with the mustache animations in
So
this
good.
episode. He has a fan. The police captain has a fan right
Yes.
on his desk, and it's literally just like.
The chief
Like-
inspector, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I love stashes, or what's Anchorman? I love lamp, but
yeah.
I can't. It's amazing the secondary animation. I mean, it looks good on the hair and everything too, but everyone has such thick
Yes.
stashes in this show where you
Yes.
see it just like waving in the wind. I'm like,
Because you
oh,
know
it's
what?
beautiful.
1890s, this was the era for those longer mustaches, you know? Yeah.
And then highlight animation was when she went to go not get her palm read, but her future read or connect to the spirit.
Yes.
The way the character's arm was like moving and his facial expressions when he
Yes.
was like, "Come in and do you have money?" and all this stuff. I was just
Yeah.
like, that is, you don't see detailed and 2D animation like that anymore.
No.
Like
This
literally,
is-
like the way his arm was moving in secondary animation. I was like, it is so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. I found myself being mesmerized by that character, like almost as if like he was enticing me to come into the show. I was like, yeah, like let's go get a palm reading or something. Holy crap.
So good.
Yeah.
And we found out some big drops though in this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, they awoken the wrong people.
Yep. Yep.
We had characters that very much look like the characters from the past.
Yes. Yeah. One was a descendant of the and I remember what I was saying European like
Yeah.
French, right? So she's the French descendant of that of the Shadow Gal, right?
Yeah.
Of Melinda. And then that monk guy obviously is supposed to inherit Seng's soul, right?
Mhm.
So yeah. So apparently, I'm pretty sure, again, this is going to tie back to Copernicus being woken up in his grave early.
Which was mentioned in this episode too.
Yes.
It was definitely mentioned about this in this episode that he was woken up early and something is off with the rebirthing cycle or the what would it be, rebirth, I guess?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so.
The dilemma of what's going on. What's the Betty Boo character's name?
Emma.
What's going on in Emma's body is so cool right now. How she is forcefully rejecting the spirit.
that like spiritual struggle between them.
It's really cool. But it's almost insane how she won't help out people when the army comes in. It's almost to the point it's like, that's pretty insane. She really doesn't want to do it. Like
it is
the end of the world on the line kind of thing.
So, well, okay, here's the thing though, Nick. Like, I get it because remember, this is also hero's journey, right? Refusal of the call, right? This is a long, drawn out refusal of the call. I think it's understandable. All right, Nick, I want you to put yourself in Emma's shoes. All right.
Okay, wait.
You.
Okay, there.
Okay. First off, You don't even remember who you are. You have inklings of like people who should be important to you, right? But they don't quite match up, right? You're trying to make sense of just of your own world, right? And of course, there's these giant shadow figures, robot things like attacking you, right? Like undead elephants, that sort of thing.
Undead elephants, you're right.
And you don't even get like a beat just to piece it all together, right? It's just like one thing after. Also, you've got some sort of dark elf saying that like he's your lost love. Like, what's going on, right? Meanwhile, you've got your actual husband, well, fiance, because I don't think they properly got wed, saying that he loves you, and you don't even know that because you're fighting with Melinda's stuff. I get it why she's confused. She doesn't want to fight. She's like, look, I got to figure out my own stuff first, you know? And I understand, like, because if we're talking about heroes, that seems selfish, but at the same time, like, when you're called to that sort of thing, that is like astronomically crazy, right?
Yes.
Like sort of situation, right? So of course you're going to be like, what is even going on? You know?
Yeah.
So,
and then we had a great joke with the statues. Army of the Statues.
Yes. You know what? I actually
we're gonna be right back.
I actually thought that was a little off.
Really?
Just because you know, I always considered this a more adult animation.
Oh.
And so, like, not that I was thinking we're going to see full-blown hogs or anything, right, on these stone statues, but I mean, like, you know how they're like embarrassed, like they're trying to protect Emma's dignity or something.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess at the same time as the 1890s, you still have that sort of Victorian sort of, you know, propriety.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
And then
sorry, I just realized, you know, that I realized the time period. I'm like, oh, okay, of course they'd be a little like
be more proper.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Schneizers or schnauzers or again. So we also had a lot of fun. Well, you know, I had a theory. So supposedly these people know who they were supposed to be.
Yes.
Did our dark elf character know that?
Right. We didn't see Edred's. We didn't see Edred.
Well, is he the right person? Anyways, because remember, he's the only one that seems like he's fully.
Yeah, he's with it, but he also mentioned something was off too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Also, question: is Copernicus there when they die? Does he recapture their soul?
I don't know. That's a theory we had. Remember, we were like,
yeah.
Reabsorbed them in the last episode, so we're like,
right.
Interesting.
What are the soul mechanics here?
There was some freaking amazing walk cycles in this episode, especially with the cops walking around when they were arresting people.
Yes.
The way the hips were like moving and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
that looks so freaking good.
Yeah.
But back to the story. Our Buddhist kid, or not Buddhist kid, but our monk kid.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Our monk kid is definitely learning how to use his powers.
Oh, yeah.
At this point. And it was so much fun seeing him try to navigate the real world and the spirit realm.
Right.
Is it the astral plane?
It's the cosmic plane.
The cosmic plane.
Yes. And like, yeah, he's like, ooh, like a cosmic walker or something, or like with a huge, like, you know. Oh.
It was
so
awesome.
He's gonna be glued to that for a while.
Yes. So I really enjoyed the show, or the episode. Was there any other moments or stuff you want to talk? Oh, we got to reveal that the Fox character can go, kind of has similar powers to the monk kid.
Yes, because I'm
so sorry about the names.
Yes. I was also trying to look up his name. I forget. It starts with an A. It's like Archie. Yeah.
This is a live stream, so
yes,
forgive us if we messed up.
Yeah, because that Fox character appeared in a different form. It looks like
it was a nine-tailed fox.
A nine-tailed fox. Oh, so and isn't the lore around nine-tailed foxes that they can shapeshift?
Yes.
Something? Okay.
But she seems very much in fox form in the real world too.
I mean, maybe, because she looks like she's in human.
That, like, fox nose. But she has
Right.
human clothes on, but she definitely has a fox face.
She also has human arms, and she's
Yeah.
human height. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Is that like she's anthropomorphized, right?
And maybe I'm
Like,
just
she's
thinking
not.
of the Jimi Hendrix song, "Foxy Lady."
Yeah,
I'm
she
coming.
does.
I'm
does.
coming to get ya.
She does have those swinging hips.
Foxy.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne's World, he goes, Foxy.
Mhm.
So good. And on that note, follow Kyle on Instagram, Pickles with the Zero. Leave your comments down below. All comments will be entered to win at a raffle at the end of the month. Go to thebestnerdyshirts.com to get a lot of our cool merch. And stay tuned because we're definitely planning on covering the show in the future.
Yes, indeed.
And then, so Hulu is merging with Disney Plus.
Yes.
Are you looking at the name still right now?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Alfie.
know
His
you-
name's Alfie.
Alfie.
Yeah. So
Alfie.
here's the funny thing about this Disney Plus Hulu thing, at least for me. My girlfriend's mom, like we were calling her for Mother's Day on Sunday, and she had mentioned, she's like, "Oh yeah, well, we were talking about subscriptions and stuff, about sharing, streaming stuff," and she's like, "Oh well,
this is live."
Come and get me. No. And she's like, "Oh well, Hulu and Disney are like now like like one thing, you can get on the same." And I'm like, I was like low key like, what? I didn't hear anything about that. Does she know what she's talking about? And then today you're like, "Oh yeah, Disney Plus and Hulu are like merging," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I heard about that."
I don't know. His plan is to create less content and charge more, Bob Iger. And that just seems so opposite for streaming, though. Because the idea behind streaming, which could be changed, don't get me wrong, right now, currently, it's basically the more content you make, the more likely they'll stay month to month. If they're only there for one show, let's say they're only there to watch our show as our live stream with Kyle and Nick, the greatest live stream on the planet. Say but we only post once every 6 months. Would people unsubscribe those 5 months until we come back on? So the idea, I think, with streaming services is like always get a new show, always have a new show, always have a new show. So it's like, I'll keep it for another month. I'll keep it for one more month. I'm watching this show or something like that, where they're doing the opposite on Disney Plus.
Right.
Are you happy with your Disney Plus account?
No, because I haven't watched anything since Mandalorian.
And I wasn't with that show.
I was entertained, but it's not like it's something that will remain in my heart forever.
It's funny, we did a video on that too, talking about it's gonna be coming out soon, but basically I was like, Kyle, is the show getting better or worse? And we had a whole discussion. And anyways, I'm not gonna spoil it here. Kyle's laughing because he knows what happens in that episode. But go follow, go subscribe. It's such a good episode. Like all of our episodes are so amazing. Very interesting. And I have not been keeping up with the Foundation. Have you?
So I watched the trailer, right? Because to be honest, the more I got into the first season of Foundation,
should we pull it up really quickly?
Sure, yeah.
Is it worth even watching?
I think so. I mean, look, it's still an interesting imagining of Isaac Asimov's story, right? I'm kind of interested, like where they went with the Emperor, but at the same time, like if you're familiar with the Foundation trilogy, we don't stay on one character forever. We jump to different casts of characters throughout time, right? Because this is over a span of 1,000 years, and predominantly in the books, the Emperor isn't even a character, right? So I'm really curious why they chose this whole arc with the Emperor, like because I saw like in the trailer, there's a lot of shots with the Emperor like apparently going through some trial and tribulation, and I found myself not really caring that much.
All right, walk us through it, Kyle. I'm gonna pause it every so often, and you can you can be the man of the hour.
So this looks like the flag.
His shame remains on.
Should I remove the text? Is that distracting you?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna remove it. It's distracting me.
No, but he had almost sat a throne.
I don't know that poem.
So who's that?
I have no clue. But I do know. But I do know where he was walking. With the flags. I forget. Did you watch this show?
Yes.
Okay, so where he's walking with the flags, those are all the markers as to how far people got before they like fainted or started feeling faint, right? Getting close to the object, right?
Yes.
Or the vault. So yeah.
Surprising.
Dang, this is coming out soon, July 14th.
Yeah. I'm here.
Over 100 years ago,
I had a question and I realized my answer.
Harry Seldon stood where you are.
So, that's the mathematical. Dang it! You know, you go on. I'm gonna butcher it. You go for it.
That is, well, Nick, I don't remember the name of it either. But that is essentially an artifact that shows Harry Seldon's equation, basically.
That's right.
So it says like this is how the human interstellar civilization is going to collapse, right? And this is the math to prove it, and it's all in this simulacrum that opens up through that device, right?
It's their USB stick.
Exactly.
Or now, he claimed he could establish a foundation to read the future and shorten the coming age of darkness.
I gotta say, it looks good VFX wise.
Oh yeah,
it looks really good. Apple did a good job on this for sure.
Can they read the future?
There are things happening here that you don't understand.
It's time.
Is this like their answer? Is this Apple's answer to Dune?
So that's a great question. I don't know. Because this show didn't come out before Dune.
Ooh, good question. But I think Dune was announced in the making for a while, right?
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I know.
Sorry. I have a clicky finger.
Yeah. I know that they even mention it when Apple released the first trailer, right? Is that, Foundation is inspiration for a lot of sci-fi stuff.
Yep.
Right. So
very important.
Foundation, very impatient. Yes.
Oh, did I say important?
All empires fall.
Ooh, that's a cool creature.
Had to take the headphones off. It was getting pretty loud.
Oh, sorry about that. Do you want
no,
to lower it a little bit?
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm gonna lower it a little bit.
Also, interesting beast. Not exactly sure what that is.
What those are used for, right?
Yeah.
Are those wings that don't work?
Looks like a Zerg, kind of.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, he's in danger. I don't care about him. I'm sorry, I have no empathy for this emperor. Then again, in the first season, he was starting to question his sort of like his, like how he's better than everyone else, right? How he's a superior being. He was starting to question that, right? Getting more perspective. So who knows? Maybe there's some worthwhile character development in there, and he becomes a more interesting character. But
yeah, because it seems very heavily focused on him.
Yeah.
Which is like, is that the direction you want to go, kind of thing.
Right.
And it's so interesting because it's like in our most recent Star Wars video, we're like, Rey, is that the direction you wanted to go? So, very much.
Right.
Very, very much.
Well, I mean, I guess Foundation beat the writer's strike.
They did.
Closed production.
Just like Succession. Succession beat the writer's strike too.
Yeah.
They're on their final season right now.
Wow.
Yeah, me and Taylor have been watching that every Sunday. If you guys watch the show, by the way, we cover that show. We're going to be covering Severance too. We're going to be covering a lot of other content here. Subscribe. And we're going to be doing a live stream for sure the first Tuesday of every month. That's going to be where we're going to be announcing our winners for the comments. So it's going to be lots of fun.
Yes.
And be sure to follow Kyle on Instagram. And we will do better with announcing the live streams ahead of time longer. I know it's been very last minute here. My fault. I've been playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Comment down below if you're interested in me playing live stream stuff of Tears of the Kingdom. Because I know Kyle's mentioned me watching me play. I'm not the best at
I would
video
love
games.
to watch you play and just talk smack or just like make voices. Like I could do dialogue,
You're very good at
Love it.
dialogue. That's been a lot of fun in our previous gaming live streams.
I wish we would have done a full story arc for the Pokemon game that we did.
The Pokemon game.
That would have been great.
I literally haven't played it because I was like, I'll wait for Kyle to play again, and Kyle's like, I don't want to watch you play anymore. So I never
What?
played.
No, I never said that. I never. But no. Also, you were saying that we're going to be doing live streams every other week.
Yeah, that's the goal right now. We'll see how that is. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. We just think, hopefully, if we let you guys know ahead of time too, we can be more interaction on the fan side and commenting and just interacting with the comments and stuff like that. We really like doing comment videos too, so we're even thinking about live streaming comment videos as well. A lot of our videos we try not to even edit that much because we like to keep it raw. So when we start doing live streams, you're getting what you see. It's not like an edited version. It's just we're just here in front of you.
Live streaming comment videos. That's pretty meta because then people can comment on the comments we're reading.
Yeah,
fascinating.
And then we'll do another video on those comments.
Oh my god,
it never ends.
Let's get like a Russian nesting doll going on. All right, yeah.
So out of all the things we were covering today, what video would you say you like the most out of the TikTok videos I sent you or that we watched today? Do I need to remind you of any? Or
no, I know exactly which one. The Legolas speaking directly to Frodo.
Okay,
every line.
Was freaking good. That was freaking good.
That got the biggest. That got the biggest laugh out.
What about the TTP?
TTP actually is a great metric. Right, and it's true. It's very true. At least if you have guy players, right? I don't know what it is. Look, in Minecraft, I've crafted a brick or two just to see how does this material look. Yeah, but yeah,
it's pretty easy, right? It's like hopscotch. If you just had the right T shape and keep going towards the end, it's very easy to draw any random shape.
Heck, I was making a T on this dome design I was making in Minecraft, and just for shits and giggles, I just took away some blocks. I'm like, now it's a dick and ball, and then I put it back, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Have you still been playing on servers?
So no, I've gone full recluse, Nick. So what I did is I copied a world file from my from one of my other friends' servers that I was a part of, and I'm building in creative on that because I had some really cool builds that I wanted to, because I built all of it in survival. Yeah. And I'm like, this is taking way too long. Like I need to just creative mode it. So yeah.
Yeah, we've had some fun. We had a gaming channel for a little bit. We still have it. We just don't post there, but we are definitely posting our Minecraft videos. We had a whole adventure.
Wait, weren't we eventually going to do a release, find the warden, and we had 4 or 5 false starts because we were getting misconstrued information about when the release was, and now it's released, right? Is it released?
We just don't want to, and now I'm playing Zelda, so it's like
we're like whatever, we're on other stuff.
At this point.
Also, Nemo Mark, more reaction trailers. You got it, buddy. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had some fun. I think we did a trailer. Yeah, we did Dune last time.
Yeah.
But I know I got to find a way. Me and Kyle have been thinking about a way for interaction to happen more. We don't know. We're thinking about maybe doing a Patreon so you guys can post things that we can talk about for the live stream. It's actually from you guys. We're thinking about maybe a Discord. We're looking at many different options right now. It's just tough because we both have full-time jobs. Everyone on Azart has a full-time job, so this is just like a hobby where, in matter of fact, we thought about even calling the stream the second shift.
Second shift.
Technically, we got off work at 6.
Love that name.
And we just get going. Just get going to this stream. And then Kyle's in another part of the U.S., so he's 2 hours ahead of me.
Yes. What I was doing before the stream, I was getting groceries and putting it away in the pantry. Then I shuffled on down over here. Yeah.
Next time, can you come in on your phone and then we can have a lot of fun. But
so I'm in HEB right now and trying to find flour and pita chips.
Yeah, I don't need to know what else you're looking for.
And maybe
too much information.
Flour and pita chips? That's TMI? Wow.
I just don't want something to slip that you didn't want to say. You know, I'm trying to reel you in a little bit. On that note, thank you guys so much for coming on. We'll definitely try to, for sure, we're gonna be doing the first Tuesday of every month, and maybe would that be the third Tuesday if we do every other
Tuesday,
week?
Yeah.
So the first and third Tuesday. I don't know what to do if there's 5 weeks in the week.
We'll find a way.
Bonus. I don't know if that's a bonus one, but we'll definitely figure it out. Thank you guys so much. Also, if you're watching this video afterwards too, feel free to comment ideas that we can interact with you guys. We're really new to this whole thing, and we're still learning a lot. We're using streaming to.
So think of it this way: we got nowhere to go but up. All right.
I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Or forward.
Also, remember to hydrate, y'all. All right.
Yes. Oh,
important.
Cheers to Kyle. Cheers to Kyle. Drinking bright. You drink first, so there's no silence, and then I'll drink, and then.
So we can fill in the gaps. I love it. Nick is really about not having a moment of goddamn silence.
And
he
I
wants
will
it
get better.
To be filled with noise and
I will get better at music and sign-offs and all that other good stuff.
And my lights.
We'll get better about everything. Thank you for everyone that showed up today and that's watching later on. We have so much fun.
Nemo Mark holding it down in the comments section. All right, sorry, Nick.
Yes, no, keep going. No, keep going. Just so you know, follow Kyle on Instagram, Pecos with a Zero. He's a super talented. Oh, you know what? It's a live stream. I have time for this. I'm gonna pull up your Instagram.
Oh, Nicolas.
Heck yeah.
Well, thank you, sir.
Do I have to be signed in? Sorry.
Fortunately, we've got this great filler music going on. So you can listen to these sick jams while Nick looks up stuff on the internet. Oh yeah, signing in. Entering password.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yes, okay. Is that music too loud?
It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. I'm vibing.
So this is Kyle's Instagram. He's super talented. By the way, he's also working on some cool sci-fi stuff.
Yep.
I highly recommend.
Working on, and there it is. I'm working on the Eon universe. It's a sci-fi universe that me and a friend have been working on for 10 years now. We're 10 years into a 20-year process. So it's been great. World building and doing all sorts of stuff. So a lot of this stuff you'll see here is related to Eon, but then of course there's other stuff like grackles, drawing grackles, those birds right there, doing landscapes and other character stuff.
It's not letting me zoom in. I'm sorry.
It's totally fine, Nick. I get it.
But
you know,
what's this design? Come on, his Dark Materials t-shirt. By the way, you get that at thebestnerdshirts.com. Check it out.
Oh yeah, the Galavespian.
Oh, raised by wolves.
Yep.
Any raised by any raised by wolf fan out there? Give it up. What? Hashtag save Raised by Wolves. He's super talented artist. He hasn't drawn me yet. I've been asking for years. Maybe
wait a minute. I've drawn
Just
you.
Just kidding. It's on our website. He's drawn me multiple times with clothes on and as a bear. It's been amazing. Oh, I didn't go any farther down. No.
Why did you specify with clothes on, Nick? What are you hinting at to these people?
We're really close friends. Really close.
Really close. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We're coming to the end of our stream, as you can tell, because we are slowly drifting off into madness. And we'll find a way to submit articles and ideas maybe for live stream stuff in the future. I'm very new to this still, so any help is amazing, would be amazing, just to help me organize it. If you guys have great ideas, I found this awesome streaming service, which has been great, super easy to use, even be able to pull up comments and stuff like that. So we're having a lot of fun. We're gonna perfect it, and we'll see you more. Hold on.
Geekster Mario
came in.
Was that cocaine bear? That was so. I mean, wait, is there a character called Cocaine Bear that I'm not
The
aware
movie. Wait. Have you not seen the movie Cocaine Bear? Whoa. Oh wait, we can't leave yet, guys. Hold on.
Thing?
We're watching one more trailer today.
This is a thing?
We're watching one more trailer.
Well, then, okay, Jeepster Mario, to answer your question, I guess that's not Cocaine Bear, but you know what? In spirit, I guess it is, because he's on the same level as Cocaine Bear. He's ready to party and maybe eviscerate someone. I don't know, because he's a bear.
Because he's a bear. Okay. Thank you, Jeepster Mario. All right, just for Kyle's reaction alone.
Let's do this.
And then we'll probably, I don't know, maybe there's another trailer he hasn't seen, and we'll just keep going. But...
Ooh, I like it. He's addicted to the blow now, everyone.
Hey, this is a real thing in Yosemite National Park. They're addicted to food.
Yep.
You gotta lock up your cars. You can't have backpacks in your cars.
True.
You can't have any type of scent in your cars.
They will
bears
find
are known
a way
for breaking into cars just for seeing a backpack. You know what?
Yes.
They know food isn't backpacks. It's good old Yogi Bear. Hey, boo boo, let's go get some.
This isn't any Yogi Bear I want to meet. All right. Also, wait a minute. Does this take place in the 80s? Because I'm seeing a lot of wardrobe stuff, especially the mom with the pink, track.
It's inspired by a true story. 80s cocaine makes sense.
Did he just do a line off that dead man's arm?
Definitely look like.
That is terrifying.
For someone who backpacks a lot.
Yeah, I've never. Well, okay. Here's the thing, though.
Such good luck in nature.
Oh, no. Yeah. So here's the thing.
It's been out for a while.
So now that I know what Cocaine Bear is, fascinating. It is not Cocaine Bear, but gosh darn, who knows? Maybe. I guess in spirit, wow.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. That was a great way to end it. Thank you for the comments for the Cocaine Bear reference. I am down to show Kyle anything on the internet as long as it's appropriate. I think that was appropriate, right?
Sure. It had drugs. It had swear words. It had everything.
No nudity, at least. Thank goodness.
No nudity. Yeah.
And this is the end of the show. Thank you all for coming on. We'll see you every other week. We want to do a live stream, so we'll definitely find a way for better interaction, better ways to submit content for us to cover and stuff like that. But for now, we'll see you on the next Azart.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Adios, guys.